This one's called The Abandoned Disco. Is that exciting?
Yeah. This already sounds like drugs and molestation.
A few years ago, me and my friend, let's call her Chelsea, went to an abandoned disco. We had nothing better to do, and all we heard very. What? The fuck am I reading? We had nothing better to do, and we heard very weird stories about this place, so we decided to check it out. There was a building. Behind it, we saw benches and tables. We were looking around because we couldn't get in, and were starting to get bored. They just got there. When, while sitting on one of the benches, we heard a woman's voice. After that, there were a lot of voices. That gave us chills. We didn't understand what they were saying, but it came super unexpected, so it freaked us out. The voices started fading away, so we decided to look inside from the windows. From the back side of the building, we could see a bottle on the table. From the front window, we saw the same thing. We went to look from the back one. This is horribly written. We went to look from the back one again, and the bottles were now two. Okay, well, now there's two bottles. Why do they write it like this? We decided to split. The building was small, so we could hear each other from the different sides. Chelsea went to the front and told me that there were now three bottles. I could still see two of them, so I went to the front and she went to the back. Three, she shouted. I could see four. We weren't so scared anymore, even though we could hear quiet voices. We thought that there were probably other people near the river where the disco was, and we could hear them. We got bored, so we decided to go back to my place. Oh, Chelsea, watch out.
Kids these days,
Yeah.
man. Oh, well, we came all the way out here to look at this, and we counted bottles. I'm bored. Let's go home.
Yeah, they were bored when
Play
they first got
Fortnite.
there. They were bored. As soon as they sat on the benches, they were like, I'm bored. We stopped in the little park near the disco. We could see it from there. That's in parentheses, so they could see the park. We were talking about a movie that we both have watched, and were imitating the characters. We melted and started laughing. And then we looked in front of the disco. There was a car. It wasn't there before, but we thought that maybe we didn't see it driving past us because we were talking. We saw a bag hung on the side mirror of the car. We thought, that's weird, but stood up while looking at the car, and it faded away. We knelt again, and it reappeared. We stood up, kind of freaked, and decided to finally go. The car's lights turned on. There was nobody inside. I guess the interior lights came on? I don't. After that, we ran back to my apartment and never went to the disco again. Chelsea and I saw the same exact things. Did we both hallucinate, or was it something paranormal?
You say you ran back to their apartment? Would that imply that they're grown-ups living on their own? I would hope not.
I don't know.
I don't know. That whole story was bullshit.
It is weird. I mean, I think the highlight was the fact that they kept seeing bottles multiply. I don't think the car mattered
But
until it disappeared.
But you know what? I would love to see them get their own Ghost Hunter show.
God, I would
Every
never
fucking
watch it.
as soon as the theme song or whatever is over, that's like, all right, guys, we're here on location, and I'm bored, so let's okay, guys, pack it up. And then the fucking outro plays, and it's just 29 minutes of commercials.
Super ads.
This was a fucking doozy. So buckle in if you haven't already. Pause it. Go get yourself a glass of water, because this
So,
is going to keep you on edge of your seat for a while.
oh man, I'm super pumped.
All right. I felt something slide into my brain. I was doing math at the time, but I literally had the sensation of something sliding into my brain. I got an MRI done and nothing was there. Do you think it could be aliens? Also, I walked out of my room and back into it, and the carpet was perfectly vacuumed, and there was a perfect rectangle in my carpet. I have a feeling aliens did it.
Wasn't the
The
meth.
end.
Oh man.
All I saw was meth, and I was like, this is fucking great. We're going with it.
Yeah, I mean, I believe them.
I do too.
It has nothing to do with meth.
Absolutely not. That was 100% aliens, guaranteed.
Yeah. Has nothing to do with a Schedule 2 substance. It's all actually happening. And I love how you start off. I didn't even know you were actually reading it, like the story. I was like, he's really giving this introduction to looking run for its money here. But no, that was, I like how you just yelled the entire time like you were a meth head.
Fucking amped up, ready to go. My dick feels like rainbows.
My dick feels like rainbows.
Yeah, a lot of fucking meth guys. They always, and if you listen to them long enough, they talk about how fucking super hypersensitive their dick is and how much better it makes sex.
You
I
get
don't know.
too involved in reading about this.